Hello and welcome back to Gamedec. So, we are very close to deducing some things. If we have a look here, we have a lot of the different things about motive. We know that Panasantor had a heart attack. Ken was hanging around with him a lot, and now Panasantor is dead. Ken felt guilty. But we also know that he was around with Ramona, and Ramona belongs to the Han clan, and we know that Ken was investigating the tree, which we know the Han clan was interested in, so there's maybe a connection there. Ken was in a bad place. I don't think any of these are actually that true. I think these are all red herrings. And then combat robot in the bar. Okay, which doesn't really give us anything, it's just there was a combat robot in the bar. But we've got a lot of those. What was Ken up to? This we don't have so much on. He returned to the bar, the couches in the bar aren't secured, and he played Knight's Code. So he could be trying to investigate the Han clan, which I think is probably what he was doing, but I want to get some more info on that. He either joined, or he was investigating. I don't think any of the other two are correct. I think he wasn't taking revenge and he wasn't coming back to Night City. Who shot me? Well, we don't have a lot of stuff. We know whoever ran in was not a sleeve. We know the bar is a troll meeting spot and a sleeve meeting spot. So it was either a troll, Ramona, a sleeve, or someone else. We need more info as well on that. But to get more info, we can get some from Kill Them All, and we'll see how that goes. So, hello, Kill Them All. So we need to wake him up somehow. Let's have a look. If I was to talk to him, I needed to wake him up. You got anything here? No. We can get him to change tables. Hello, can we get you to do anything? He was entranced and didn't pay me any attention. Okay, hello. I saw you take that bribe when you walked in. The sleeves give me 50% for each hustle. You better pay up. Alright. Open the transaction window and transferred the money. Again, I felt someone watching me closely. If you want to do that more often, feel free, but don't push it. If someone mentions they know me, don't screw them over. Let's ask about Rick the robot. There's a combat robot behind the bar. Guaranteed he's not armed, but he seems defective. He's delusional, thinks he's on a battlefield. If he wasn't defective, I wouldn't have been able to take him from the unit. He's just junk, a souvenir. Let's ask about the unit. You served? PFM, or PMF, you know what that is? Private Military Force. Crystal dust. I did it for the money. Was young and stupid. It took me some time to understand that. It's the same everywhere. Corporations, money, fighting on different levels, but always fighting. Either accept that, or find refuge in binge drinking or playing. I accepted it and came back. I get rich off cowards who can't do the same. Okay, let's agree. You're right, escapism makes sense when you have your shit together. Otherwise, it's just an escape that doesn't solve anything. I thought someone was observing me. I looked around, nothing. Is Rick dangerous? A confused combat robot around a bunch of drunk people? Aren't you scared he's going to hurt someone? Robots are reliable, even the defective ones. People are more insidious. He looked at the torn material on my arm. Even if he had a gun, Rick would never shoot an unarmed civilian. Alright, other questions? Let's leave. Okay, that's fine. Bar? Proximity apps were a common thing in bars once. They were meant to show what the bar offered. Most bars stopped using such apps because speaking with a bartender was assumed an essential part of the experience, and here it still worked. Let's check the rules for couch users. We have couches, lockers for clothes, suits, helmets, infusion fluids, and game pills. Please use the toilets to change. Okay. A list of available models with their pricing followed. All risky but conveniently cheap. We don't need to do that, but we could if we want access upstairs, I guess. Give me a list of media streams available in the bar. The system prompted me with a list of streams and social media available on the bar's network. Basic offer with very few choices. Alcohol? Want a drink but don't feel like speaking to the bartender? Nobody should have to speak to that guy. Click here. Mechanical arm will soon deliver a beverage of your choice. No fuss. Alright, I'm gonna get some whiskey. I clicked whiskey. The screen was so slimy my finger might have slipped. I'm not sure which option I actually chose. People at the bar nodded approvingly. Ooh, gentleman's classic there. Their faces were solemn. Their sleeves bore signs of numerous repairs. He came to me and extended a glass in one jerky motion. Hello. With the second arm, he aimed badly and spilled the alcohol all over my trousers. Some of it even got into the glass. Not much, though. Fire! At your service, shithead. Alright, let's leave. What did we get here? Technologies? Media stream. Popular information streams. The Fist of Low City. Scratches on the glass ceiling. Local news and social commentary. Anti-corporate commentary. Lex Occulta. On the lawlessness of the law. A dark web portal focusing on conspiracy theories, anti-corporate. Feels, when there are no words. A social media platform for sharing feelings and sensory experiences, pro-corporate. Crescent. The feed from Mecca, a conservative Muslim platform, neutral. Global Network News, GNN, the only stream that matters, a corporate news platform, pro-corporate. The market never sleeps. It's always 9:30 somewhere. Market and financial news, pro-corporate. Shocker. E-Manager, the secrets of global management, a business-orientated stream, pro-corporate. Follow me. We'll shape your opinion. A platform with posts from the most popular influencers, anti-corporate. Clear skies, your taste is in good hands. A lifestyle platform, pro-corporate. Control amend del, or I guess control amend delete. Let there be control and purity, a conservative Christian platform, pro-corporate. Inner ear, music straight to your brain, a music platform, pro-corporate. Okay, a lot of pro-corporate stuff going on. Still haven't managed to wake him up. So we can get information from Fedra or regular Joe. Let's try these two. So you want me to get you Stimulant so that I can wake up that guy, but maybe I could use them to wake up, kill them all? Where can I find stimulants? Where do I get the speed? If you want me to spike his drink, give me the means to do so. Oh no, your profession requires you to be independent and improvise. Get it yourself in this locale, it should be easy. That should be easy. Although, you could also play him some music from his childhood. That'll remind him of his youth and I'll dig around in his problems. Okay. Hello, where's... Okay, we haven't spoken to Cam Grosny yet. Let's speak to her. We're not allowed to? There we go. What are you looking at? Never seen wrinkles? The creases on her face indicate the mocking smile she bestowed upon me was her normal grimace. I'm from Low City. I've seen it all, even warts. But yeah, seeing a youngish woman not hide her wrinkles is surprising. Sometimes I approach girls and imply we're the same age. The look on her face is priceless. Let's get to it. What do you want and how much? I want to know about Ken. Ken Zhao, did you know him? Pretty somber guy. Didn't drink or use, but I'd recently started hanging around the bar. He wasn't a troll and never bought from me, so no. Let's get to the point. While you're here, you should buy something. I can get you to any state of consciousness. Let me guess. Forgetfulness and trust? Most of all, I need information. What, are you afraid of drugs? She smiled irreverently. In moderation. Anything can be good if you apply it in small doses. Also, puzzle piece, fantastic. In moderation, good quality stuff. Meanwhile, you're in the toilets of a dirty bar. Hold on, what's that saying? You're judging a book by its cover. Actually, it's shelf. She grinned, exposing her crooked teeth. Anyway, the locals don't talk about drugs that way, and they don't ask for info. You're a spy, right? I'm a Gamedec. Gamedec's a very convenient cover-up. It lets you ask questions without raising suspicion. I was joking about selling. I only possess drugs for personal use. Here, a token of our friendship, a stimulant that should help in your investigation. Also stabilizes your mood and gives a bit of a cheery motivation. Have a nice day, officer. She forced a pill into my hand and turned to another client. Okay, so I can maybe wake up, kill them all now. Does brain fix? Carve no. Wasn't the prettiest graffiti in the world, but included an interesting question. How do you enhance your psychedelic trip? There was a code with a media file download. Oh, we got it. The other part of media stream. Or one of the other parts, actually. We have another part after this as well. Want your Plex to have the strongest effect? Molecular scripture is no way. As nervous system experts, they're well aware that plexes have more punch when you send them straight into the skull. That is, using a sense your attention is diverted from. Plexes work best when your brain can't defend against them. To sum up, if you focus on listening, you won't notice stimuli from your own body. Example, you listen to music, forget about hunger. If you focus on your body, you won't pay attention to what you see. For example, you're dancing, can't see that girl next to you is talking to a baboon. If you focus on what you see, you'll pay less attention to sounds. Example, if you start staring at the person you're talking to, you'll stop listening to what they're saying. Amazing, right? Use that. How? Instructions for dummies. First, you find a brain fix. You feel like taking a Rainbow World number 6, the one that gets you high by enhancing colors, but you want the effect to be better, faster, stronger. What should you do while uploading it to your brain? Dance. This way, the Plex will have an easier time settling in because the brain won't resist. You'll see such a magical rainbow of colors that Heimdall himself, or whatever his name was, will envy you. Cracker's honor. I'm wondering whether you're meant to, go dance, then come do this, and then that will get you a better high, and I'm also wondering what benefit that would have in your investigation. Just remember, sweetheart, to use this method you need to be an advanced scripter. Still, I encourage you to try your hand at this profession. Believe me, it's worth it. Now go, experiment, and don't forget to tell me all about it in the comments section. Well, we could become an advanced scripter and do it. I'm not going to, but we could. I'm assuming that's what the brain fix is for, so I'm going to ignore it now. Right, I'm going to take my stimulant over here. Spike his beer with a stimulant. I dissolved the stimulant in his beer and then shoved the straw under his nose. Then I poked him. The man drank the beer half asleep. After a moment, he opened his eyes, yawned, and smacked his lips. I noticed that some slaves sitting nearby were listening in. Come to learn from the legends. There's already been one young man here before you, and you're an esports pro, a bit more handsome than yourself. Let's ask about him. You said something about a young man before me? Ken knew about our successful past. He even knew that I was once the sheriff of Harvest Time. Did I tell you about this game? Let's let him vent. I don't think you did. A man wearing a jacket with extended sleeves passed our table and looked at me favorably. He must have liked the way I treated the veteran. When I ended my career, because my brain was getting tired too easily, they thought the old man came to work his field and stuff, but wham bam, I became the sheriff within an hour. After a week, they were all too scared to duel me. I'm really exceptionally quick, you know, but I get tired easily, goddammit. Nowadays, kids play games whether they have things to do or not. Even Ramona plays a lot lately, and I doubt she knows why. I played Harvest Time. I visited Harvest Time a while ago, High Rock to be specific. I think it has a different sheriff. High Rock, my last asylum. My attention span is too short for other games, but gun dueling doesn't take much time. Did I tell you already? Down there I was still the man. Call it a legend's rest home, but I was respected. I cared for that town and put punks in their place. Then this guy took it from me. He wasn't even that good. He just realized I get weak fast and challenged me when I was barely standing up. I know that he beat me when I was half asleep, but still, something died inside me that day. Something snapped. That's all I've been my whole life, a player. I hunted, played matches. I was good at it. I don't know how to be anything else now. We're not going to help him calmly fall asleep. Let's say he has to accept that. We all get old, that's the way things work. The sooner you accept that, the easier it will be for you. You can't play, but you could coach. That's the way things work, kid, but only for the poor. The rich don't get old anymore. I'm not teacher material. Ken used to come to Santor, not me. We could pop into Paradise Beach and whistle at some babes. What do you say? Ramona. Mention Ramona, could you? She's Pana Santor's granddaughter. But we all raised her together, so she's kind of mine too. I taught her how to sneak up on gulls, you know. Well, let him speak freely. You taught Ramona how to hunt gulls in happy hunting grounds? A slave standing nearby nudged his friend and pointed at us. They were listening in. Gulls, my dear, are folks that don't know what they want. Virtual castaways, grazers, easy prey, got it? She never liked beating around the bush and could spot a gull from a mile away, or lure one. We staged a draft for a deputy sheriff in harvest time once. Ooh, characters. We learned something else? The Huntress. Seems Ramona has a predatory instinct. She can sense people who are undecided, weak, or broken, and she doesn't treat them too kindly. Anyone talking to her shouldn't sugarcoat things or beat around the bush. Okay. I logged out so that it seemed like I didn't know anything about it. The girl robbed 5 applicants, and they thanked her afterward. Now she's gone somewhere. She's probably in the hospital with her grandpa. Asked about the hooded person? Someone ran into the barn not too long ago. Did you see who it was or where they went? Nothing like that happened, though I might have missed it. I'm sort of embarrassed to admit that I might have dozed off a little. This wouldn't have happened in harvest time. I shoot faster than that, runaway cowboy. You should play with me sometime. I'll show you true reflex, not to be confused with reflux, goddammit. When I got up from the table, the man was already falling asleep. In the corner of my eye, I noticed somebody smile. When I turned around, all I could see were some people's backs. Okay. Hello, who are you? I heard your conversation. You're looking for answers. Let me introduce myself. My name is Naham. Do you want to know the truth? About what happened? Sure. Only about that. If you pick the fragments that suit you, you won't find the truth. You need to open yourself to the whole of it. Let's ask about Ken. Right now I want to figure out what's been going on with Ken Zhao lately. Can you tell me anything about that? He was very stubborn about getting to the truth. I heard he got very far. Oh, okay. The clan members respected Ken. A strange mixture of respect and fear. Meaning where? Yes, the information is available to the clan members. Join us and accept the truth. It will show you Ken's path. Who ran into the bar? Right now I want to know who ran into the bar. It wasn't that long ago. I can't see the door from behind the counter, and I haven't noticed any new faces in the club. That's based on past choices. Interesting. It's not an accident that a stranger led you exactly to me. It's a sign, and your first step towards the truth. Will you dare go further? Wait, Naham Reyes? Wait a second. Have I met him before? No, it might just be from talking to him the other day. Okay, that's fine. Let's ask about the truth. Alright, then what is that truth that I need to open myself to? It is hidden, though visible to those who can see. What's important is the path, the attention to get here, and now to recognize the signs and ciphers of evidence. Is that evident? Oh, of existence, sorry. The truth is hidden, but you're the one that sees? Not yet. What matters is that we're all equal in getting to the truth. Have you never seen things that are hard to explain? People who possess knowledge that they don't have a right to possess. Errors not predicted by the system. Our leader says that everyone comes across signs. You just need to be able to notice them. I need to respond rationally. I need my puzzle pieces. Everything can be explained. Sometimes you just don't know enough to do it. Which is exactly why we share information about SIGs and look for answers. Side by side we walk towards the truth. You came here seeking knowledge. You pay attention to details. We do the same. Join us. Let us help you. Oh, okay. Now I did notice that I can get one more. I can get a 3 one of these. Let's just see what we got. Brain Fixer. We can influence a person's mind with devices in their vicinity. We need 4 to get to Cracker. Okay, which allowed us to make code malleable. You are a realistic systems admin. You understand how objects around you are connected, what kind of networks they create, and how they communicate. You know how and where you can access them. In some situations, you can see things invisible to others. Well, that sounds very cool. I kind of like this as well, but I think I'm going to take admin. Let's do it. I've now unlocked it. Achievement unlocked, valedictorian. I assume that might be for getting yeah, it's got 2 things there for getting 2 end ones, maybe. Okay. Interesting. Do we join the Han clan? So, Well, from what we know about the Han clan, do we want to join them? Probably not. I don't think we want to join. I think I say leave. It seemed that the moment I turned around, he started looking for more recruits. So he's a recruiter for the Han clan. Got it. Is he going to sit down? Can I speak to him again? Yeah, I can speak to him again. Okay. We can still get information from Fedra or Regular Joe if I speak to him, maybe? No, I don't have any more stimulants. Okay. Can I get any more stimulants if I head over here and speak to you? What? Nope. Okay. Where's Regular Joe? Are you Regular Joe? You are. Leave me alone, all of you, please. I don't know anything. I won't talk, and thus these sentences are now a proverb. No, no. Okay. Cannot get information from Regular Joe. Fedra? Fedra I'm not locked out of, but I am because my only option is music. Okay. So my only thing I can do is gain access upstairs. Let's do it. I don't have to make any decisions yet. Can I go upstairs? Yeah. Need to get upstairs. That's a very special area. People are in game, their bodies on couches, unsupervised. Their belongings are by the couches too. I'm not going to bother anyone. I'm a Gamedec. I'm conducting an investigation and I have to get in there. I want to talk to someone. A Gamedec, huh? Okay. I'll let you up there if you do me a small favor. It will prove to the patrons you're trustworthy. Get rid of Cam Grosny. Don't hurt her, just remove her from the premises. Why? Why'd you want her gone? She sells drugs and gets half my customers high off them. Not enough. Lately she's been pushing everything. Apparently even some nasty fake L-pill. She's a treacherous she-troll. She competes with Herman, Tick, for leadership among the trolls. If you remove her, Tick will surely be happy. And nobody, almost nobody, will be mad at me. Because you'll be the one that did it. Alright, agree. I'll do it. She usually hangs around the toilets, a fitting place for a scumbag. Okay. Hello. Wow. Old Jet doesn't want you in his bar. I'll show you to the door. Is this a joke? He and I have a sweet deal. He gives us anonymous couches and I get the sleeves what yet legally can. I didn't say a word when he installed the brain fix years ago. He wants to kick me out? Fine, if it's a war he wants, he'll fucking get it. I don't know what he promised you, but I'll match his offer if you destroy the brain fix. And can you get me upstairs? I've done business with Yet long enough to install workarounds in his systems. Destroy the brain fix, and I'll get you into hell if you want it. Let's ask about the deal with Yet. You said you had a deal with Yet. What was... Sleeves don't use Virtulium. Not here at least. It's dumb because in Relium they can't stand being sober. That's why I was here. Yeah, I was happy too. Since his customers were happy. It was a sensible business relationship. But the brain fix is legal, so I suppose I stopped being useful to him. I didn't think money was more important to him than people. Let's ask about the brain fix. You mentioned Yet had a brain fix installed here? That shit's it's dangerous and addictive. These plexes make people dumb. If you destroy it, you won't just be doing me a favor, but all sleeves too. Let's ask about the sleeves' health. You're describing very serious side effects. If they're real, why hasn't anyone who uses this machine done anything about them? Some guy hidden in the shadows nodded. God, you're so naive. Strange the clan hasn't recruited you yet. Brain fixes generate profits for fun gears. A corporation, get it? The brain fix is advertised as a candy vending machine. That's the way people use it, recklessly and excessively. Don't believe me? Find your own proof. Convince someone to try it or use it yourself. You'll get first-hand experience. Alright. It's fine. Let's head back over here. I'm going to speak back to Yet again and see what he says. Let's talk about the job. I talked with this Cam Grosny. Let's ask about his deal. Cam says that you two are doing business together? That's what she's calling it. People pick curious words to describe many things. This deal meant that she was supposed to sell product in my bar. But did she give you a cut? She must have. And did you see the toads on the sidewalk? The police will be here next. They have to be. They'll look around. And if they can, they'll start busting our fucking balls. Rosny will be the first suspect. The brain fix is legal, but she isn't. Ask about the brain fix. Cam says the brain fix is harmful. Ah, look who's talking. Definitely not any more than her stuff. Hell, try some yourself. Apparently it's wonderfully relaxing. Apparently? Have you not tried it yet? I run this place. I have to be sober, and after work I'm exhausted. Plexes are definitely better than drugs. If Cam tried them, she'd stop spouting bullshit. Alright, I'm gonna leave. Okay. And then I'm gonna head back to Cam and see what she says. Hey Cam. Nothing. Okay. Well, let's go for the last dialogue option here then. Found him. He's over this side. Right. She won't leave. I tried to get rid of her, but she stubbornly refused. Why am I not surprised? She's half rhino. Trying won't do. You have to be very stern with her. You can't deal with one old lady. We don't have anything to talk about. Okay. Can I try something with the brain fix then? Let's try something here. Euphoria, excitement, ecstasy, visions. Select your neuro drink based on your preference and mood. Plexes are safe and leave no hangover. The fine print warned that plexes offered were safe as long as the machine underwent regular maintenance. The box looked to have been battered and hacked multiple times and certainly not serviced, although I could have been wrong. Okay. It could cause a short circuit, but we'll leave it for just now. Hello. I'm just trying to see if I can get somebody else to use it. That's the carved note. We don't need that. Anybody over here want to use it? Nope. Okay. How about you? 2 birds, 1 stone? Nope. Okay. Well, back along here. Got anything to say? No. We know it's not been serviced, so we could speak with... Yeah, we could speak with Yet. I guess I'm just going to threaten her to leave. I mean, that's fine. We can do that. Hello. Threaten her into leaving. I have thousands of followers and I record everything. How long do you think it'll take the police to get here if I share what you're doing? She looked at me with a mixture of ridicule and hatred. You stupid dick. Opened a private window and glanced at the upload state. You've got 30 seconds and the world will find out. She spat at my feet, turned around and left. Ooh, okay. Well, I've done what you asked me to do. Hello. I saw Cam leave. That's forbidden. So she must have bribed a toad. She looked like a battered dog. You made the bar a bit of a healthier place. I promised to let you go upstairs and I'll keep my promise. I'll keep my word. Want a couch? No, I'm looking for someone. Tell me who and I'll log them out. I don't know. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm not gonna log everybody out just because you can't decide. Come back once you know. Okay, so I might need to make a decision. One thing I just remembered we didn't do, Slick. I haven't played him at cards. Maybe there's something we can get out of him here. I have a proposal. I'll replace the gentleman in the colourful glasses and play you. Okay. He looked at me like a smart ass who had found himself another smuck. Great idea. No kidding around though. It's a cash game. At the corner of my eye, I saw someone observing us. I was too focused on my opponent to look around. All it took was 3 rounds for him to clean my house. I knew he was hacking, but I couldn't prove it. The sleeves observing us had to be having the time of their lives. I left him alone with the table and the cards. Okay. Well, nothing we can do there. Do we have to make our deductions, or can I... I can't go upstairs until I make... Okay, I guess I need to make my deductions before we go upstairs. Okay. Well, what do we know? What was Ken up to? Ken was spying on the Han clan because he wanted to know what was up with the tree. I have made a decision. If he was spying on the Han clan, why... Yeah, if he was spying on the Han clan, Who had reason to get rid of him? It had to be Ramona out of the information that we've got. I assume that the third... Alright, let's try and work out what this option is, right? Accident is it was an accident, right? Suicide, he killed himself. This has to be combat robot, which means that this is remote. It means it's Ramona. Based upon what we know. Who shot me? It has to be Ramona. That's the only option we can choose. Right? It just makes sense. So who is the killer? Ramona had a reason to kill Ken. Ramona shot at me. Wanted to take revenge on the trolls and was collecting info on the Han clan. It wasn't Tick. It had to be Ramona. Ramona shot Ken. Yeah, it had to be Ramona. Cool. So we know it was Ramona. So now we got that far. Now we can speak to Yet and say it was Ramona. Ramona. It had to be. I need to talk to Ramona. Ramona, huh? Fine. People do various things up there, not only play. We're often distracted. You know how gamers are. I heard him tapping under the bar. So, I'll cut off her access to the bar systems one by one. She won't have a clue. That'll let you talk to her freely. Okay. Well, it's time to head upstairs. When I entered the range of the gate sensors, the bar system recognized me as a couch user. I could go upstairs. We have access to upstairs and... well, that's not good. Smoke and the stench of burnt flesh lingered above the two couches. Giggling, he watched with satisfaction as a shower of sparks faded. He moved his hand as if he was using a private window. The man I was dealing with was clearly unstable. It seemed wise to keep him from getting frustrated. I needed to keep his attention until the Outranger's arrival. Bow before the king of Virtulia. Now grant you permission to witness my performance. Humility and satisfaction. Okay. Treat the word king as a nickname or accuse him of shooting me. Let's bow. I bowed, hoping my gesture looked appropriate. Very well, now stand on one leg, jump 3 times and kiss your shoes. Sure. I jumped on one leg as he wished, but I knew I wouldn't reach my feet with my mouth, so I kissed my finger and touched my shoes. Delighted, he started clapping. That's enough, though the kiss was a little phony. Still, kudos to your creativity. He made a nervous gesture and tapped something into an invisible window. Shut up and behold! I could smell the nauseating stench of overheated bodies as the system started causing subsequent couches to overload. Oh, I think I had to keep him in between these two. Tick was smiling triumphantly. I love the smell of burning flesh in the morning. Nobody can ignore the king or give him orders. Congratulations, maggot, you've got my attention. What's so important that you dare ruin my royal magnum opus? Let's talk about Ken. Ken Zhao, I want to know what happened to him before he died. Are you trying to say that Ken is more interested than me? He was acting dumber than a pizza delivery bot. Moved his hand, ready to issue another command to his malicious software, but focused on me instead. Yeah, I need to keep him inside these two. I'm always doing something cool. You're saying that Ken is losing interest in me? Oh well, that's his loss. The trolls didn't want to play with me? Well, they can see our couches burn then. You're killing people. It's not my fault they don't have any safeguards. These helmets constantly cause discharges. Suits get overheated and tear their muscles. It looks fucking awesome, doesn't it? We'd say it's cruel? Yeah. You're taking people's lives. It's foolish and cruel and irreversible. You must stop. Spare the ones who are still alive. They're trolls after all. Foolish? You think it's easy to overheat couches or create such a spectacular display of sparks? It takes skill. As for them being trolls, well, they would be fine if they waited for my cue and played with me. They brought it upon themselves. What I'm doing is epic. I'll show Yet and the others who the real boss is. They'll be talking about it for years. You just don't get it. As he talked to me, he kept one hand raised, ready to issue a command in an invisible window. I don't think you understand me. I do. The real reason you're doing that is... I don't think Ken didn't spoil this fun. I think the trolls stopped playing. Your whole crew stopped playing with you. That must have been hard, but this is not the way to get them back. You think I need them? They need me. They're dying from boredom, waiting for my command. His gestures intensified. At least he stopped paying attention to the invisible window. Do I have to bring him down to humility? I knew he'd come back. I fascinated him. He actually tried to troll the King of Trolls. Can you believe that? He was copying me. I tried to sneak up on him yesterday, but he immediately saw me. That's how sensitive he was to my presence. He still called me king. Though it wasn't really making any sense. You say that you knew him. Do you even know what he was doing? He was spying on the Han clan. Let's be honest. He was spying on the Han clan and Knight's Code. He didn't trust them. But he said, they could be right. Unbelievable. He'd rather think about fucking reincarnation than play with me. Tick nervously declined a call with a hand gesture. Never mind. None of it makes sense. He glanced at the couches and hesitated, then looked back at me. Why did he have to die? I don't get it. It's so stupid. Ramona killed him. You weren't the only one who didn't like what Ken did. Ramona killed him. That shows you have no fucking clue what actually happened. I thought you were talking to me because you knew I shot him. You shot him? Oh. Is that why you grazed my shoulder? So I wouldn't look for evidence of the one behind Ken's death because you knew it would lead to you? He focused on something displayed by his lenses and shuddered. I don't have time to explain it to you, moron. I still think he might have shot Ken. Sorry, I still think that Ramona might have done it, but maybe I'm wrong. The man waved his hand as if declining a call. Tick lowered his arm and put his hands on his hips and leaned towards me. Do you even know how Ken died? Ramona killed him. See, this tells me I'm right? Because it says Tick shot him down. That's not what happened. He fell down because his anti-gravity thing stopped working. And then Ramona came over and executed him, right? This, he did not get shot down. It's all very, very weird, but he was shot with a weapon from a game. There, so it wasn't me. I shot him when he was already on the walkway. Little dude was right, it made no difference to Ken. Wait, you shot him when he was on the walkway? That's where I thought Ramona... Okay. Well, that's bad. Who's this little dude you're talking about? The jester? He started gesturing to issue a command in an invisible window, and then he hesitated. His eyes suddenly bulged. He's here, but I didn't answer the call. Can you see him? I looked around but didn't see anyone. Who's here? Do you see somebody in AR? He took a step back and drew a plasma gun from a hidden pocket. It's the asshole that tricked me. He's the reason Ken is dead. Don't come closer. Don't. Tick started whispering, but I couldn't hear what he was saying. Who is the person? What do you see? What is their name? That little dude. The guy from the net that told me to follow Ken. He's a liar. I knew he was trying to get me. Tell me everything you know about him. It's important. It doesn't make sense. He put the gun to his head and fired before I could stop him. Oh. Okay. Damn, what a fucking mess. At least they won't blame it on us. You did everything you could, Gamedec. Go home. But we'll take care of the rest. Okay. So, it might have been that Tick killed Ken. Before I got close to the bed, I could already smell its user. He must have been one of the guys who didn't use game pills before going online. Instead, he used a stopper that solved the problem of physiological needs, but it became clear why they installed ventilators in there. They just weren't quite as effective as they should have been. Inspect the body. He was a middle-aged man wearing patched-up clothes typical for low city inhabitants. The animated tattoo on the inside of his wrist showed a black chest piece. The hair coming out of the helmet was charred. I didn't want to look underneath it. If he had been fully devitalized, he shouldn't have felt anything, I hoped. Last logins? Check the last user of that couch. Black Rook, Virtulium harvest time. Time spent on the couch, 32 minutes. Wait, did we meet Black Rook? I think we did, didn't we? The man had only been playing for half an hour. He picked the wrong time. As I was walking away, I noticed myself automatically hold my breath. Okay, got more couches. For a moment, I thought I saw a familiar silhouette on the couch. I must have been tired. Unscrewed the couch's panel. Unscrewed the remaining ones and looked inside the panel. Somebody had attached an anonymizing chip to the logic module. If its creator had been in a hurry, their data could have been in the logs. Ken, the boy forgot to wipe everything out. It's like leaving a signature. Last logins? I looked at the screen and checked the last user of the couch. No data. 3 hours and 14 minutes. Look at the couch. Charred wiring. The couch must have been working when the system got overloaded. There's a screw missing in the control panel casing. But we know it's yeah, we know it was Ken. Okay. We're here. Anything else that we can have a look at here? This one? A custom-built couch that massages the player and keeps their body and nutrifluid warm. At least it should. Don't use it unless you have to. Okay. That's an exit. Anything else in here? No. Okay. I had the feeling that you were meant to choose Ramona in this one. Like, that was the one that they were going for. But that tick might have been the right answer. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to leave. There's nothing left to do here. The downstairs of the bar emptied, yet evacuated everyone with military efficiency. Alright, let's return to the apartment. I decided I should do the same. Okay. Interesting. We, of course, could have gone a different route in this investigation, and we could have gone back to our apartment and got Ken's brain scan, which might have done something else. Or a psycho scan, is it? I think that was the right term for it. I was at home in my castle. A sudden feeling of relief took over me. The only way to only to give way to a feeling of deep, bitter loss. My relationship with Ken had been heating up. I'll miss Ken. Our relationship was brief but intense. Everything happened so fast, I couldn't wrap my head around it. I still wanted to sense him. I couldn't leave it that way. I had a psycho scan. I just needed to generate a V-ghost and question it. Okay. So we can now go through this one to get a V-ghost. We can use Bliss to generate a V-ghost or find a program that can. Okay, let's look at our holovision first.
Breaking news.
My name is Carla Columna, and this is the latest news. Tragedy at the Yeti's coming bar in Low City. Overloaded gaming couches took several lives. The madman responsible for the malfunction has committed suicide. This has been Warsaw City News, your source for up-to-date domestic and international news all day long. Pretty light on details there, huh? Let's have a look at this. Get software that allows you to generate a V-ghost illegally or buy stuff. I don't know, let's look at our mail. There's nothing. Games. Don't really feel like it's time for that. Net. We'll leave that for just... Let's buy software to generate a V-ghost. Let's do it legally. Yeah. Done. It was good to have cash set aside for situations like this. I guess maybe if we hadn't made money previously, we wouldn't have had this. I used Bliss to display the psychoscan's emanation. Okay. Leave. Bliss. Turn on the V-ghost. Add the program in the psychoscan. It was time to generate the V-ghost. Hey, Ken. Object Ken Zhao. V-ghost architecture. Basic version. Probability algorithms, none. Move your hand to start interaction. Let's take a closer look at Ken's image. Looked at the translucent face hovering in the air. It was the face he himself remembered or imagined, better looking than in reality. The system used to perform the scan must have been basic. The face had few details and looked like it was carved with a very thick chisel. Let's talk to the ghost. Well, fine. Ken nodded slowly. Alpax. Ken, good to see you again. He looked around. We returned to your place. Good, it's safe here. I can't remember how I got here. Did we get wasted again? Never mind, I think the Han clan saw through me. If I'm here, they'll probably keep an eye on you too. Let's not tell him he's dead yet. What did you do after recording the message? Actually, let's ask about its investigation first. You sensed me yesterday. You wanted to meet me in Yeti's coming. Why? Yesterday? I feel like it was a couple of hours ago. Time flies when you're investigating. I wanted to examine the Han clan's stronghold. I thought I might need some protection. I trust you, Chief. I was afraid they'd see through me, but apparently I'm smarter than them. Next time we'll get in there together and find out everything. What were you afraid of? You called for help. Why did you think something could happen to you? I asked anonymous questions online about the Han clan and started getting invitations to their recruitment process. When I was at your place, someone reset Ralph, my major dormo, probably to cover up the traces of a break-in. It might have all been a coincidence, but I think they noticed me. I didn't want to wait. That would give them more time to prepare. Let's ask about the Han clan. Why the Han clan stronghold? What's so important in there? You know how my career was ruined by a tree in the glitch, right? So it usually pops up in the Han clan stronghold. Coincidence? It's a damn cryptic clan. Rumor has it their leader can foresee the future. Huh. It's easy to foresee something that you cause yourself. That son of a gun changes the course of history. He ruins people's lives to get rich. They call him Lord Enlightened or the Prophet. That jerk ruined my career. So I'm going to find out how he did it. Get evidence and reveal everything. How is he changing history? He said the clan leader changed the course of history. Can you tell me what you mean exactly? They made a fortune betting on my game. I've heard there was also some unexplained things in Relium that the clan leader could foresee. As they hooked obacoins and glasses to create illusions and earn money. They say something bad will happen and then make it happen. Commercial scan, software, basic version, memory, record recursion level 1, data depth limit reached. Oh, we can only ask a certain number of questions? I had a pitifully basic version of a psychoscan. That would probably make things harder for me. The record would only include the most recent and intense memories. All the rest went down the drain. Sense an insurance agent? Or ask something else. Okay. Ask about the tree. You said the tree ruined your career. What did the trolls have to do with that? Haven't I said it before? I saw them in the tree. I was paralyzed during the match. No one else was affected by the glitch. Only me. Now I think trolls showed up a fraction of a second later, like vultures at a crime scene. But the one who controls the tree, it's the one that controls the tree that matters. It's probably not the trolls. Alright, previous subject. What do you do after recording the message? I didn't hear you sensing, so you left a message. Can you remember what you did after that? Of course, why wouldn't I remember? You didn't accept the call. I entered Yeti's coming on my own, and from there I entered the game. What did you do in the game? You entered the game from the bar. What happened next? I chose the handle Arrow of Darkness. I searched the location, sniffed around and found that they sometimes go inside that tree. The one that ruined my game. They go inside it. They say it's the sacred tree of knowing. I waited, left my stuff in the chest and entered the tree of theirs. And we reached our limit. Investigation. We're out. You're dead. Ken, you're a V-Ghost, a psychoscan of the real Ken Zhao. Ken is dead and he was killed in Low City. That's impossible, but is that why I'm here as a hologram? As far as we can go, end the conversation. So the only thing left for us to do is enter Knight's Code. Knight's Code. Can we get the illegal version? Sure. The dark web was a dangerous maze, but I could make my way through it. Use Bliss to display the psychoscan's emanation. Oh, it didn't work. I got my one chance. Okay, fine. Anything else? Mail? Nope. We'll leave that. Net. Look up the Han clan. The Han clan operates in Knight's Code. Well, I knew that. Join us. We're recruiting. Visit our stronghold. This was some kind of new event. Could be useful. I tried looking for details about their stronghold. No screenshots, no descriptions. They really did take their discretion seriously. Check what they write about the Tree of Knowing. A lot of speculation and discussion. Some wrote that it was a bug. Others called it a hacker's prank. Skeptics claim there was nothing to debate because it's an ordinary fucking tree, nothing special. Fans of conspiracy theories maintain that the tree messes with people's heads and should be deleted. Dark web. Nothing very interesting. Comparisons between the Tree of Knowing and the human nervous system. Some sightings, mostly in Knight's Code. Rumors say that some people can enter the tree and learn the truth. It was obvious. It was the Tree of Knowing that was obvious. It was the Tree of Knowing after all. Names included Cosmic Tree, Axis Mundi, Axis of the World, Yggdrasil. Legends placed the tree at the beginning of time and the world. Testimonies from some crazed weirdos. Something about mystical signs. The tree's signals that led to enlightenment. The deeper I went, more babbling nonsense I had to wade through. Enough. Okay. So anything else in here, or are we? Oh, I think that just tells me about the door being secure. Oh, can we look out here again? Nope, nothing else in there. Alright, so I assume the only thing we have left to do is to enter Knight's Code. And we're going to do that next time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you then. Goodbye.